What if I told you that some of the most expensive things in the world aren't just luxury items, they actually make money? We're talking about assets so costly that they seem impossible for most people to even imagine owning. But here's the thing. These things not only generate revenue, they're vital components of our modern economy. From space stations to digital infrastructure, the ultra-expensive things you never thought could make a dime are doing just that. Stick with me to uncover the top 8 most expensive assets in the world that aren't just for the rich and famous. They're also profitable investments. 1. The International Space Station (ISS). Let's start with the jaw-dropper, the International Space Station (ISS). Valued at over $150 billion, the ISS is the most expensive single object ever constructed by humankind. While it has been used for scientific research, by 2026, this massive structure has transitioned into a revenue-generating commercial hub. Private companies pay millions to rent space on the ISS for scientific research contracts. Pharmaceutical companies use microgravity environments aboard the ISS to conduct protein crystallization experiments, which would be impossible on Earth. The ISS also hosts private technology testing and the deployment of CubeSats. This orbital economy is a growing industry, and it's creating millions in revenue for space agencies and private companies alike. The ISS isn't just a scientific marvel. It's a massive source of income for those who utilize its space and technology testing capabilities. 2. Commercial real estate portfolios. Now let's move to something closer to home. Commercial real estate. If you've ever driven through New York, London, or Tokyo, you've seen some of the most expensive real estate in the world. By 2026, institutional real estate in these super prime markets represents trillions of dollars in value. But here's the kicker. These assets are not just luxury properties. They're cash-generating money machines. Billionaires and major investors have long known that commercial real estate is one of the most profitable investments. High-tech commercial hubs and luxury residential towers provide a steady stream of rental income, which can amount to millions of dollars each month. Additionally, with the rise of data centers as a subsector of real estate, these properties are now commanding premium rates to house the servers that power our global digital economy. Commercial real estate makes money through long-term leases that guarantee steady cash flow. These properties can also be sold at a premium after years of rental income accumulation. In fact, unlike gold or art, which are dead assets, commercial real estate continuously generates cash flow. 3. Oil and gas infrastructure, energy assets. We can't talk about expensive assets without mentioning oil and gas infrastructure. The global energy infrastructure, including deep-water drilling rigs, refineries, and pipelines, remains a cornerstone of revenue generation for the world's largest corporations. A single deep-water drilling rig can cost up to $1 billion to build, but these high-priced investments continue to produce massive profits. Even as the world shifts toward greener energy, the high demand for petrochemicals and fuel ensures these assets remain profitable. Offshore rigs can produce tens of thousands of barrels of oil every day, bringing in millions of dollars in daily revenue. This infrastructure has been instrumental in funding the green transition of energy giants as they diversify into renewable energy sectors. Oil and gas infrastructure represents a unique intersection of high cost and high return. These assets are some of the most expensive in the world, but they consistently generate money because they are vital to global energy production. Whether it's refining fuel or transporting oil via pipelines, these assets fuel industries, economies, and our daily lives. As the world's energy needs grow, so too does the income generated from these assets. 4. NVIDIA Enterprise AI Infrastructure. Moving into the world of tech, NVIDIA stands as a dominant player in enterprise AI infrastructure. With a market capitalization exceeding $4.5 trillion in 2026, NVIDIA's most expensive assets are its AI supercomputing clusters, like the DGX systems, which cost millions of dollars. But these assets aren't just a huge expense, they are a massive source of revenue. NVIDIA generates income by providing the compute power required for AI models used by companies and researchers around the world. This is no small feat. NVIDIA's hardware and software help to power the AI revolution, fueling everything from self-driving cars to advanced robotics. With the rise of AI in virtually every industry, NVIDIA's massive data centers and computing clusters have become essential to global progress. By 2026, NVIDIA not only profits from hardware sales but also from software licensing and its Omniverse platform, a virtual world for AI and digital twin technology. These assets aren't just generating income, they're at the very heart of the fourth industrial revolution. And as AI continues to evolve, NVIDIA's assets will only become more profitable. 5. Alphabet, Google's digital infrastructure. Let's move to Alphabet, the parent company of Google, which holds a vast array of digital infrastructure assets. Alphabet's most expensive assets are not just its data centers or its undersea fiber optic cables, but its ability to monetize those assets at an astonishing scale. These assets fuel the global flow of information, making Alphabet one of the wealthiest companies in the world. Alphabet generates income primarily through Google Ads and Google Cloud services. Their infrastructure facilitates billions of daily searches, cloud computing, and advertising auctions, all of which contribute to a relentless stream of high-margin revenue. In 2026, Alphabet also benefits from the growing dominance of AI-integrated search engines and enhanced advertising platforms that bring in ever-increasing profits. Alphabet's investments in AI and quantum computing further bolster its position as a leader in the global tech economy. It's not just about owning infrastructure. It's about using that infrastructure to create value and profit on an unprecedented scale. For Alphabet, every gigabyte of its infrastructure is another profit-generating tool, making it one of the most valuable assets in the world. 6. Apple, global ecosystem and retail. Apple's $3.6 trillion market cap makes it one of the wealthiest companies globally, and much of that value lies in its supply chain infrastructure and retail network. Apple's most expensive assets are its highly advanced R&D facilities and its global network of retail stores, the latter of which are among the most profitable per square foot in the world. Apple's business model revolves around a virtuous cycle. High-margin hardware sales like iPhones and Vision Pro lead to recurring service revenue from the App Store, iCloud, and Apple Pay. This cycle is highly profitable, as Apple earns continuous revenue from services while maintaining premium hardware pricing. By 2026, Apple has created a trillion-dollar services economy, with its hardware serving as the gateway to a wide array of digital services. The company is not just a leader in consumer electronics, it has effectively turned its infrastructure into a multi-layered income machine. Apple's global ecosystem of products, services, and retail stores makes it one of the most profitable digital infrastructures in the world. 7. Microsoft, enterprise software and cloud. Microsoft's $3.4 trillion valuation is built on its Azure cloud infrastructure and the Office 365 ecosystem. Microsoft's most expensive investments are its massive data center expansions, which power its cloud computing services, hosting millions of businesses and individuals globally. These investments aren't just expensive, they generate huge profits through high-margin, recurring subscription revenue. The company's business model revolves around the subscription-based revenue of Azure and Office 365, as well as enterprise software sales. By 2026, AI-integrated tools like Copilot have allowed Microsoft to increase pricing per user, ensuring a steady income stream that continually supports its infrastructure investments. These digital infrastructure assets are crucial for businesses globally, ensuring that Microsoft's revenue continues to grow year after year. As the cloud and enterprise software market expands, Microsoft's infrastructure remains at the center of the global digital economy, turning high capital investments into steady streams of revenue. 8. Amazon, logistics and AWS. Amazon is a dual-threat revenue generator, valued at $2.5 trillion by 2026. The company's most expensive assets are its automated fulfillment centers and the server farms that power Amazon Web Services, AWS. AWS, Amazon's cloud computing arm, is the primary profit engine for the company, providing the backbone for a significant portion of the internet. Amazon's logistics network, including a private fleet of planes and vans, allows the company to dominate global e-commerce spending. Every package delivered and every website hosted on AWS contributes to a relentless stream of revenue. As e-commerce continues to expand, so too does Amazon's ability to capture an even larger portion of global spending. With its AWS cloud infrastructure and logistics capabilities, Amazon has transformed expensive assets into continuous income streams. These assets help Amazon maintain its dominance in the digital world, providing a steady flow of income from both physical and digital services. And there you have it, the top 8 most expensive things in the world that actually make money. These assets may seem out of reach, but they provide valuable lessons about how to invest in high-value infrastructure and generate long-term revenue. From the International Space Station to cloud computing giants like Amazon and Microsoft, these ultra-expensive assets are not only shaping the future, they are profitable investments that continue to generate wealth year after year. If you found this video insightful, like it, share it with someone who loves learning about high-value assets, and subscribe for more content about the world of wealth and investment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.